Hi, Pumazile.
Hi, ma'am.
How are you?
I'm good and you, ma'am.
Good, I'm well, thanks. Have you had a good start to your week?
Yes, I guess so.
Oh, well, that's good. That's better than a no. So that's promising.
It's better than nothing.
Exactly. Kind of is better than a terrible week. So this is good. Have you done? Nikayla and I have both had the same problem. We've both been thinking it's Thursday, which is a terrible thing to think when it's only a Wednesday. I don't suppose you've been having that feeling, hey?
Yes.
It's like roll on Friday, hey?
Mm-hmm.
Almost weekend. Hey, Theo. I hope you're well, Theo. Have you also had a good start to your week? Halfway through the week. All downhill from here. Oh, that's awesome. I'm glad it's been a good start. Not long until exams, hey guys. We what I've got like 4 weeks of teaching left. You guys must have what, like 5 or 6 weeks until your exam starts.
We only have 2 weeks.
2 weeks and then your exam starts.
Well, for math.
Whoa! So soon. I hope you're doing lots of practicing. That's very soon. Sure. Hi, Lindy. So we've got Trevor's here. Trevor's connecting. Hi, Trevor. Hi, Andisa. You guys can get started on the do nows if you want. Hello to all the people doing live streaming. I hope you're all also having a lovely evening and that you've had a good Wednesday and that you're ready for some awesome maths tonight, because maths is awesome. And what is a Wednesday without some extra maths, right? Hi, Baja, welcome. Hi, Trevor. Hi, Lindy. Don't know if you heard me earlier. I was saying hello, but I think you're still connecting to audio. Nice to see you all again.
Hello, ma'am.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine.
That is awesome. Have you had a good week so far?
Yes.
Ah, that's the best.
Okay.
Love it. Love it when people have good weeks. Oh, I've given you some tricky doodles. Hi, Andisa. Hope you've had a good week so far. Hi, Wandile. Welcome. Hi, Matonda.
Bye.
Hello, ma'am.
How are you?
I'm good.
That's awesome. Good news. I'm glad you're well. We're just going to keep waiting for a few more people, but while we're waiting, you can get started with the conversions, everyone. We've got a little bit of time while we're waiting just to work on the conversions. They're a little bit trickier than the ones I've given you in the past, so just do the best you can. They're a tiny bit trickier, so concentrate carefully. Hi, Tamelo.
Hello, ma'am.
How are you doing?
Doing good, ma'am.
Awesome. That's nice to hear. Hi, Alberto. Welcome. Yeah, I think we can all be busy with the do nows. And how long shall we use? Shall we take another 3 minutes? Should we say another 3 minutes and then we'll have a look through them. So do the ones that you can do easiest first. So have a look through them, see which ones are the really easy ones for you. Do those ones first and then go back to the more difficult ones afterwards. A good strategy for exams as well. Read through them, see what's easiest, and then do what you can do quickly first.
Done, ma'am.
Awesome. Hi, Cananelo. I haven't said hello to you yet.
Done.
Awesome. Glad you can make it on, Kamano. People on the live stream, if you want to send a thumbs up to Nikayla when you finish, so she can see when you finished as well. We can have a look and see how we're all doing. And then I'll see how everyone's feeling about this. Tomato happy, it's finished.
We have a thumbs up in the live stream as well.
Fabulous. Oh, it seems like everyone's on the ball tonight, which is great. We give 1 more minute. 1 more minute, we can see who else can get finished off in 1 more minute. Oh, we've got a party happening with Tamelo. It's even more exciting than a thumbs up. Hi, Temba. Nice to see you on. Don't worry about being late. Better late than never. Okay, shall we mark a couple of these and see how we managed to do? And then I'm going to see, I'm going to do a bit of a check-in with you all. So, is there anyone who would like to volunteer to do specific ones? So if you're wanting to give us an answer for a certain one, pop it in the chat, which one you're wanting to do. And then, yes.
Can I do the first one and the second one?
Yandisa wants to do the first one and the second one. Yandisa, you can do the first one and the second one. Pumazile, which one would you like to do?
The third one and eighth one.
Third one and eighth one. Okay, is there anyone who would like to do 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, and 10? Ah, sorry, Canalelo, Pumazile got in there first. Sorry.
Ma'am,
Is it
can
anyone-
I also add?
Okay.
Yeah, ma'am, can I also do number 4?
Sure, why not? The more the merrier. Canalelo, is there a different one that you want to do?
I can do 8. It's not taken.
Not 7. Okay, what about 9? Because I think 8's already taken. Do you want to do 7? Okay, Theo wants number 7. Cananelo, can you do number 9 for us?
7.
Okay, fabulous. Right, let's see how we go. Then I'll pick up the rest that we don't get, because some of them are a bit tricky here. Okay, so number 1. I think Yandisa, you're number 1. Okay.
Ma'am, number 1, the answer to millimeters is 60 meters.
Are you sure? So you say 60 meters.
Yes, ma'am.
60, huh? Okay, we're gonna come back.
No. Ma'am, sorry, ma'am. 600, ma'am. Sorry, ma'am.
600 meters.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, we're gonna come back. We're gonna come back. All right. Number 2, Yandisa.
Ma'am, that's not the right answer.
Okay.
Is number 1 the right answer
No, we're going to come back to it.
60.
All right, do we want to look at it quickly now? Let's look at it quickly now. Okay. Tommy and Lisa, tell me this number for me.
0.6.
0.6 centimeters. Okay. So do I have any
Yes, ma'am.
whole? Do I have any whole centimeters in there?
No, ma'am.
No. And what's bigger, a meter or a centimeter?
Meter.
A meter's bigger, huh? So if I
Yes.
don't even have a centimeter yet, can I have 600 meters?
No, ma'am.
No, that's 600 of me stacked on top of each other. Hey?
Yes.
That's a lot of me stuck on top of each other. Okay. So if we have to, how many centimeters are in a meter? How many centimeters in a meter?
60 meters.
How many centimeters in a meter?
100.
100. So we're going to have to divide it by 100. So we're going to end up with a very small number.
0.06.
0.0. Only 1 0. 1, 2, 0.00.
6. Oh,
Because we have to divide it by 100. So we're going to do 2 bunny hops to divide it by 100 and fill in the missing zeros. Okay. We're going to bunny hop twice because 100 has got 2 zeros. So that's a really tricky one. Okay, I'll put some really tricky ones in here. Okay, do we want to try number 2? Who was trying number 2? Trevor one's number 10. Yandisa, weren't you doing number 2? Okay, you muted, my darling.
ma'am, can I
yes,
try?
ma'am.
Hold on a minute. Yandisa's here. Okay, do you want to try, Yandisa?
0.0971 meters.
Beautiful. 0.0971. Absolutely perfect. Well done. Okay. We had to divide it by 1,000. So we had to do 3 bunny hops. Okay. Number 3. Who was on number 3? Victim. Who was on number 3?
Me, ma'am.
Right, let's hear it.
3,000 meters. 3,000 meters.
Are you 100% sure about that one?
Let me check. 3,000. No, 300. 300, sorry.
There we go, 300 meters. Beautiful. Oh, my pen's not writing. I think it's got dust on it. Hold on. Let's see, 300. Hey, pen, come back. Okay, I don't know what's happening with my pen, but we've got 300 meters. Good. Okay, let's see if my finger works better. No, it's also not working. Holly Hoxie. My pen's not working, my finger's not working. There we go, it's starting to work again. All right, number 4. Did we have someone doing number 4? Or must I do number 4 quickly? Going once, going twice.
It's me, ma'am.
Okay, give it a shot. Number 4.
Number 4 is 819,500 kilometers.
Okay, Andy's going to ask you again, what's bigger, a meter or a kilometer?
Kilometer.
A kilometer is bigger, huh? Okay, and I need 1,000 meters to fit into a kilometer, huh?
Yes,
And I don't have 1,000 yet. So I've got no whole kilometers. And then I've got leftovers. I've got 819.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I've got 0.8195. Oh, I told you guys I was going to be tricking you up today, huh? Loving it. Getting you back for that McDonald's, guys. Getting you back to McDonald's for Monday. Yes, Yandisa?
Ma'am, I'm confused, ma'am.
Why are you confused?
Ma'am, I was looking at the converting length units, ma'am.
Yeah.
So, ma'am, I said 819.5 times 1,000. It gave me the same answer that I gave you.
Why are you timesing it by 1,000?
Oh.
So remember, if you're timesing by 1,000, then that means that you're going to a smaller unit. So if you times it by 1,000, that means you're going from millimeters to, well, you're going from meters to millimeters. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So when you're doing it, and this is a good trick for everyone to do, I still do this trick. When you're doing these conversions, think to yourself, how many meters must I have to make 1 kilometer? And I think, oh, I need to have 1,000. And I go, but I don't have 1,000 here. I've got less than 1,000. So I don't have a whole kilometer. So now I'm going to go to a smaller number, not a bigger number. Okay, so that's the trick that I still use even as a really old 103-year-old person. Okay, you guys can also use that trick. It's a good trick to have. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Number 5. Lucky
Me,
legs
ma'am.
alive. Right, let's hear number 5.
Ma'am. Ma'am,
Yep.
should I give the answer?
Yes, please.
I'm not too sure, but I think it's 0.646.
You would be right. You would be absolutely right. 0.646. Let's go. Yeah, this pen of mine. Well done. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can get this pen working again. I think my battery might be dying in my pen. Okay, I'm not gonna write that. Let's see if I can use fingers. That's gonna work. Fingers not working either. Okay, guys, I can't write at the moment, so we'll go back to writing just now. Number 6. Was anyone doing number 6 for me? Number 6 is a super tricky one. Okay, number 6 was quite a nasty one actually. It was a bit of an extension one, and I don't think you'll get one of these in a test because it's really. You want to try? Okay, let's hear what you want to say. Okay, have you got an answer for us for number 6?
0.327.
Okay, we're not going to go quite to 0.327 yet because we need to go from centimeters to meters is 100, and then meters to kilometers is 1,000. So we need to jump 100,000. That's why it's a really powerful one. Okay, give it a try.
Okay. 0, I mean 0. Oh yeah, 0.0003279.
Good. 0.003279. Excellent. Okay, sorry guys, I'm having hassles with my pen. Let's just see if I can get it. There we go. 3279. That's a really difficult one, guys. So if you didn't get that, please don't worry about that one. That was a really, really, really tricky one. Okay, so don't worry about that one. That was a mean one to put in. I wanted to see if you were awake. Okay, number 7. Who is my number 7?
Me, ma'am.
Oh, there's 2 me's. Okay, see if you can do it at the same time. We'll see if you agree.
700.
700 meters.
700
Ah, you both said the same thing. Excellent. 700 meters. Well done to both of you. Good job. Number 8. Who was number 8?
Me, ma'am.
Okay, let's hear it.
4,500.
Yep, the right number is 45,000. Does yours look like that?
No, ma'am.
What does yours look like?
4,500.
Oh, sorry, I misheard you. Okay, so how many meters is in a kilometer? How many meters are in a kilometer? Is it 1,000? Okay, so if I've got 45 of them, then I'm going to end up with 45 of the thousands. Okay, which gives me 45,000. That's how I get my 45,000. Okay, because I've got 45 kilometers and there's 1,000 meters in a kilometer. So that gives me 45,000 kilometers. That's really, 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 really far. Like really, really far. Okay. Number 9, 761 millimeters.
Ma'am, before you go on, ma'am, can I ask you a question, ma'am?
Yes, you may.
Ma'am, in these equations, ma'am, I was asking that, so since you are multiplying, I can remember, you know that 2 times 1 is 2. So ma'am,
Yeah.
I quietly noticed that, sorry, like, let's use the 45 for an example, ma'am. You see, ma'am, the 45 kilometers, ma'am, we divided by 1,000, if I'm not incorrect.
Why are you dividing it by 1,000?
Also, ma'am, we multiplied by 1,000.
Multiplied by 1,000. So if we look here, if we're going from kilometers to meters, if you follow the arrow, from kilometers to meters, you multiply by 1,000.
Oh.
If you go from meters to kilometers, then you're going to divide by 1,000. Okay, so this is one.
Yes,
This is one that you must learn the arrows. Okay, the arrows are the important part here.
So,
Okay.
ma'am, I was saying that, ma'am, because, ma'am, I quietly noticed, let me say, a shortcut, an easy way to do it. So, ma'am,
Okay.
let's say 45 multiply by 1. It gives you 45. Then add the 3 zeros, ma'am. It's going to give you 45,000.
Yes, that is awesome. So when you multiply by 1,000, you put 3 zeros on the end.
Yes,
Because there's
ma'am.
3
Like,
zeros in
actually,
1,000.
ma'am, you actually put the 3 zeros away. Then you multiply the 45 times 1. When you get the 45, then you add the 3 zeros again. That's the method I learned, ma'am.
That is an excellent method. And so when you multiply by 10, then you put the 0 away, then put the 1 0 in at the end.
Yes, ma'am.
And when you're doing by 100, then you put the 2 zeros on at the end.
Away, then you say 45 times 1. It gives you a 45, then you add the zeros, then it's gonna be 4,500.
Yandisa has had a light bulb moment, and those are my favorite moments in maths. Love it. Love it. Well done. Okay. Number 9. Was there someone doing number 9 for me, or can I do it quickly? Oh, thank you. Wandile has done number 9 for us. And he has said 761,000. But when Wandile, if we're going from millimeters to centimeters, we're going to, from millimeters, whoops, where's my pen? Millimeters to centimeters, we have to divide by 10. Okay, so we're going to divide our number by 10. And so we're going to end up with 760 divided by 10 is 76. And I've got a remainder of 1. Okay, so good shots. It's 76,1. We must remember which way the arrows go. Okay. And number 10.
Ma'am, it's Trevor.
Trevor. Sorry, Trevor. Number 10 for us, love.
It's 70.44.
Good. 70,44. Excellent. Well done. Okay. So can I get on the chat a thumbs up if this is all good? If we're starting to get the hang of this, never mind the tricky ones, or a thumbs down. And a live stream, you can also send a thumbs up or a thumbs down if you're not feeling so happy about this. We've got a few thumbs uppers in.
We've got some thumbs up and also some clapping emojis in the live stream.
Fabulous. That's excellent. That's very cool. We've got lots of thumbs up here as well, which is great. Loving it. And Yandisa, I'm really proud of you for having that light bulb moment. That is awesome. Well done.
Yes.
And for sharing it
Thank
for
you,
everyone.
ma'am.
Hopefully other people
you,
can
ma'am.
take your advice. Okay, so I have a question for you guys. A quick question. Who has heard of surface area before? Surface area.
Yes, ma'am.
Couple
Me,
people,
ma'am.
yes.
Ma'am, it's
Excellent.
what we learned today.
Oh, yes, that is perfect timing. How's that for timing? Okay, very cool. Okay, so surface area. So who said they learned it today?
Kumzile.
Pumazile. Okay, so Pumazile, you can teach us. Okay, you're gonna be
Okay.
my teacher. All right. So what's surface area? Can you tell everyone?
I think it's an area around a surface of an object.
It is. Okay, so it's the area all the way around a 3D object. Okay, so can I ask you to do me a quick favor, everybody? If you're able to, can you go and find me in your house a dice or a cube of some sort? So a cube is something that looks like this. So quickly go and get hold of a dice or an eraser or a sharpener or, I don't know, a matchbox or
Maybe the
any
box,
kind of
right?
box. A box is
highlighter,
absolutely fine. Any
Yeah.
box.
Highlighter,
has-
ma'am.
A highlighter works. Should work. A cell phone will even work. Still a cuboid. So something that looks a little bit like a cube or a rectangular prism, which is like a stretched cube, a rectangle cube. Fabulous. Some videos showing me what they've got. Love it. Awesome. That works, Trevor. That's very cool. Okay. I'm assuming everyone is back. I'm going to count to 30 in my head. And then we're going to start.
Ma'am, where is your cube, ma'am?
You know what? I'm busy looking for it. I put it in here. I put it in the room on Monday to get ready, and I don't know where it is. I've lost it. I think it's rolled off. It's rolled off the bed. So I'm going to use my post-it notes pad because that works as a cube. I'm using my post-it note pad, or maybe I'll use a bigger one. Hold on, see,
Okay, ma'am.
there you go. Here we go. I'll use this guy. I've got a nice big box here. Okay, so we're all back, okay? Okay, so if we have a look at our cube, right? Each part of the cube has got a different name. Can anyone tell me what are these flat parts here called? What are these
Faces.
called? They're called faces, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And on a cube, how many faces have you got? So have a look on your cube. How many faces have you got?
6.
6. Has everybody got 6 faces on their cubes?
Ooh.
Okay, you should have 6, right?
Yes,
One,
ma'am.
the top, bottom, side, front, back. That makes 6
Oh,
faces.
1, 2, 3,
Yes,
4, 5.
6. Okay, everyone got 6. That means you've all got cubes. That's fabulous. All right. Now, with surface area, what we're wanting to do is find out how much. So with this thing, I need to know how much metal I need altogether to make this box. That's what surface
Probably
area is
small.
finding out. Yeah.
I think
Okay.
also-
So what I'm going to do is I have to work out the area of each face. And then what do you think I'm going to do with that? Once I know the area for each face, what am I going to do next?
Add all the faces and times them.
I'm just going to add them. Okay, so I'm going to work
Oh,
out the area of my front face, my top face, my bottom face, my side face, my back face. I'm going to work out the area for each of these, and then I'm going to add them all together, and that's going to tell me how much metal I need to make my box, okay, to make my cube, or to tell me how much plastic I need to make my dice. Okay, so our first thing that we do, and I've put this here because it's quite a useful thing. So our first step is we need to identify the 3D object. Okay, so for now we're just going to do cubes and rectangular prisms. Then we just think, how many faces are there? So in my cube, I've got 6. Okay, but not all 3D objects will have the same number of faces. Then I need to work out the area for each face, and then add them all together. And that's my surface area. Okay, not too tricky, hey? I think we can manage it. So, whoopsie, that's not what I wanted to do. Let's move that. So if we have a look at what I've done here is I've done
Ma'am,
a net, yes.
sorry, ma'am, to disturb you, ma'am. Ma'am,
Yeah.
when you're doing surface areas, ma'am, do you also need to count the edges or only the faces?
We're just doing the faces.
Oh,
Because
okay,
all we want to do is we want to find out how much space is inside this part, how much space is here, how much space is in here, how much space is in here, and here, so that when I add them all together, then that's going to tell me how much there is in total in my shape. So I don't need to worry about the edges at all. All I worry about is the area of each of the faces. Okay, it's just the area of each of my faces. So if I look at my cube, what shape is each of my faces?
A square.
Yes, it is a square.
Ma'am,
Okay, so yes.
my screen is glitching.
Oh no. Do you want to try and leave the meet and then come back?
Yes, ma'am, please.
Okay, we'll see you just now. So each face is a square. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to work out the area of this A. So I'm going to work out the area of that square. And I'm going to work out the area of that square, the area of this one, the area of this one, and this one. And I'm going to add them all together. Okay. So are we ready to try one? Let's see. So here we've got a square. Okay, well, it's a cube, sorry. And so how many faces does it have if it's a cube?
6.
Good.
6.
Got 6 faces. All right, so I'm going to work out the area 6 times. Okay, so my cube has got 6 faces. And remind me, how do I work out area?
By adding them.
Oh no, not by adding. With area, I need to say the length times the
breadth.
That's right. The width or the breadth. Either or, you can say width or breadth. Okay. So the area is the length times the width or the breadth. And that's going to give me the area of one face. And then I need to do that for all the faces and add them together. Okay.
Together than this 5. So it's 5 times. What's those numbers? Is it 5?
Okay, so can you tell me what the area of one face would be? Theo, what's the area of one face?
25.
25 meters squared, huh?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, perfect. And now I've got 6 of those because it's a cube, they're all the same. Okay, so this here is going to be 25, which means this is also going to be 25. That will also be 25. So how many 25s do I need altogether? How many times must I add 25?
6 times.
6 times. Okay, so I can either say 25 plus 25 plus 25. Sorry, I'm scribbling. Plus 25 plus 25 plus 25. Or repeated addition is also known as multiplying. So I could say 25 times 6.
Can I give the answer, ma'am?
Excuse me,
I'll give
ma'am.
it
Wait, hold on
150,
one
ma'am.
second. Hold on 1 second with the answer. Does somebody want to ask a question?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, ask a question.
Ma'am, I didn't understand the whole thing.
Which whole thing didn't you understand? From the beginning?
Yes.
Okay, so we're going to go over it super. Well, stick with me for this one, and then we'll go over it again for the next one. Okay. Let's see,
Ma'am,
the
I
more you
mean
do
the surfaces.
the surfaces.
Yes.
Okay. So remember, on any 3D object, we have faces. Okay, these parts, these are my faces. Okay, the flat shapes that make up my net. So remember, in a 3D shape, you can get a net. When you unfold it, if you cut it up, then you end up with a net like that.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
All right. So now what I want to do is I want to find out what the area of this whole net is. Okay. I want to know what the area of this whole net is. And the easiest way to do it for them is to work out each face and then add them all together. So I work out the area of my front face, the area of the bottom face, of the top face, the side face, the other side, and the back. And once I've got all those areas, how do I work it out?
How do you work it? Yes.
Okay, good question. Excellent question. Here they've given me that the bottom of this face is 5 meters. And they've given me that this part here is 5 meters, like they told me over here. Okay, because that's 5, 5, 5, that tells me it's a cube, that my faces are all going to be square. Okay, so if this is 5 and that is 5, then when I work out the area, I say 5 times 5.
Ma'am,
That's going to give me 25 here for this face.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Okay, and then you do that for all the faces. But for a cube, we know that they're all going to be the same because they're all going to have the same length and they're all going to have the same width because they've got squares. Okay,
Yes,
does
ma'am.
that help a little bit?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Ma'am, can I also ask a question, ma'am?
Of course, you can ask a question.
Ma'am, I was saying that, ma'am, for each and every surface area, if you didn't add the meter square, actually the square root, is your answer incorrect?
No. You have to have the square meters
So,
for
ma'am,
the areas.
let's say, so, ma'am, let's say that, ma'am, let's say that you gave us this exact question, like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You see, ma'am? Then
Yeah.
cube 6 faces, area equals to less and multiply times width. Area 5 times 5 equals to 25 meters. So if you didn't write the square root, is it incorrect?
Yeah, because the square root of 25 is 5.
Oh.
So you
ma'am,
can't
can I
write
say
the
the
square
answer?
root. Okay, who's giving me the answer?
Ma'am, me.
Who's me? September.
September.
Okay,
Yes,
September,
ma'am.
what's the answer?
Ma'am, 150.
It is 150 meters
Meter squared.
squared.
Yeah, meter squared. Yeah.
Meters squared. Perfect. Okay. So I take all of my sides, all of my faces, I work out the area for each of them, and then I add all of my areas together. And that's going to give me the surface area, the total surface area. Okay. So I'm going to give you another one to try. I want you to try. I'll just rub this out so it's not in the way. Okay, so give the next one a try. So this one. Okay, give that one a try and see if you can work it out. So see if you can work out what this face is going to be. Then you're going to have two lots of that one. See if you work out what that face is. And see if you can figure out what that face is. Giving you a head start. Now you're going to have to do a little bit of thinking here. Because you need to have 6 faces to add together. And I've only given you 3. So what does that mean? What are you going to have to do? Give that some thought. What are you going to have to do before you can add them? Did anyone manage to figure out what to do? Are we working it out? Okay. Okay, a couple of people. So I'm going to ask you a question. Have I given you, have you got everything you need to be, can you just add these three together?
No, ma'am.
No, because we need to have 6, because we've got 6 faces. Okay. So now what? So what do we do? Who can tell me? What are we going to have to do?
You must repeat the process, ma'am.
We're going to repeat the process. Right. But if we think about our cube, right? If I think about my cell phone, right? What is the top? The top of my cell phone is the same area as what? What part of my cell phone? What's the top going to be the same as? The bottom. The right is going to be the bottom. So I'm going to have 2 that are the same. The top and the bottom are the same, right? And then this side is going to be the same as the other side. Those 2 are going to be the same. And then I've got this face is going to be the same as the back face.
That's right.
Okay, so I'm going to have 2 of each of these. And that's going to give me all the lines that I need. Okay, so I'm going to have 36 when I add it up, and another 36. And I'm going to have my 24. So that's my 24 there. And the 24 from this side here that we can't see. Oops. Plus my 96 from the top. And the 96 from the bottom. Because they're all the same. Okay. Theo is looking like he is stoked that he's got it. Have you got it, Theo?
Yes, ma'am.
Awesome. Right, Theo, what's the answer?
312 centimeters.
That's not Theo, but yes, 312 centimeters. Sorry, Theo, someone beat you to it. We're at 312 centimeters squared.
Ma'am, can I do the next one?
Go to the next. Have you worked it out already?
Yes, ma'am.
Woo! You're on fire. You're beating us. Okay? Has
Yes,
anyone else worked out the next one yet?
No, ma'am.
Okay. So Theo, give us a couple of minutes. Okay. So everyone else, I want you to try the next one. Okay. And Theo, if you haven't done the last one, do the last one as well while you wait. So if you've done the next one, anyone's done the next one, then do the third one also. Okay. So Theo, let's just give everyone a chance to catch up to you.
Ma'am, can I ask a question?
Yeah. Go for it.
You see for the first rectangular prism, the one that we just did right now.
Yes.
You see how the others are like area 1 is 12 times 3 and area 2. Yes, area 2 is times 3. Why is area 3 12 times 8 instead of 3?
Because if you have a look at, let me just choose a different color here. Let's choose. Oh, this pen is, I think I've broken my pen. If we take, okay, so if you have a look where the 8 is of the area 2, so this 8 here, okay. So if we look at this line here is 8. Okay, and so in this rectangle, what is my top of the rectangle going to be? Of this face, what's that top going to be? If the bottom is 8, what will the top be?
8.
It's going to be 8. And that's why we end up with 12 because of this rectangle. So if we go orange, right, on this rectangle, the base is 12, which means the top of this rectangle here must also be 12 because of the properties of a rectangle. Okay, and that's how we end up with the 12 times the 8.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, pleasure. Okay, I'm going to stop now so that Theo is going to chance to talk to us about this problem before we have to disappear because we're running out of time. Time has flown tonight, everyone. I can't believe it's almost time to go. So we're going to quickly go through this one so Theo gets a chance to explain, and then I'll hand over to Nicola. Okay, so let's hear it, Theo.
12 times. No, 8 times 6, ma'am.
The 8 times 6. Oh, sorry, I'm
Yes,
just
ma'am.
switching them around. But 8 times 6. It doesn't like my finger tonight. Okay, 8 times 6. All right, which is
48.
48. Fabulous. Okay. Yeah. All right. What's next?
10 times 6.
Yeah, I'll put that here. Oh, sorry, guys. My pen is doing all sorts of weird things. 10 times 6, which gives me
60.
60. Fabulous. Okay, we get 60. All right, and what's next?
10 times 8.
10 times 8, which gives me
80.
fabulous. And that gives me 80. All right, what do I do next?
Ma'am, I times the answers by 2.
Okay, so you multiplied each of them by 2, and then you added them together.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and what was your final answer?
316 meters squared.
Oh, okay, so I just want to double check. So 60 times 2 is
120. 120.
120. Yeah. Okay, and 48 times 2?
96.
Yeah. And 80 times 2?
160.
160. Okay, and then we can add them all together. Are you all happy with why Theo multiplied them by 2? Okay, you multiplied them by 2 because each of these has got a top. So you've got a top and you've got a bottom and a side and a side and a front and a back. They're the same. Okay, like we talked about for my cell phone. And 120 and 160 is 280. 280 plus 96 is 300 and
16
are you
meters
sure?
squared.
I'm going to start again.
376.
80 plus 96 is 376. Yes, so I think there is just a little bit of adding going on there. Some adding errors that went on there. But we've got 376. So Theo, your process is 100% correct. I think you're just making an error, an adding error right at the end. But that is absolutely perfect. Well done. That's excellent. Can I see a thumbs up if you managed, if you're starting to understand this? Can you pop a thumbs up or a clap or something if you're starting to get it? Yes. And while you guys are doing that, I'm going to hand over to Nikayla because we're running very late. Sorry, Nikayla. But I'm going to hand over to Nikayla while you're giving me some thumbs up or some thumbs down or some crying faces if it's a crying face situation still. That's also fine. Okay, and now we're going to carry on. We'll carry on practicing next time.
Okay. So, well done, everyone. I think you guys are getting so much better. I can see that, you know, the sections are moving a lot more smoother. So well done, everyone. You deserve a clap and a thumbs up. And I will take you through the homework. Okay. So, as you can see, we are on lesson 4 that we just completed. And we have our next one next week on Mondays, which is also going to be surface area. And for the homework, you're going to go to your topics, look for surface area and volume. It should be just below the one we did on Monday. And then look for rectangular prisms and then surface area of box using nets. So I'll just leave it up for you guys to take your pictures or screenshots or whatever. And well done. Enjoy the rest of your week and have a good weekend. For those of you who can't wait for the week to end.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye. Have a good week, everybody.
Bye.